We are doing really well. That was an excuse by the Democrats who lost an election that some people think they shouldn't have lost, because it's almost impossible for the Democrats to lose the Electoral College, as you know. From everything I see, has no respect for this person.
I mean, he's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up where he has. F. Trump. He's all that about intimidation, retribution. He's going to prosecute. He's going to send you to jail for having an abortion. He's going to take your Medicare and Social Security away. He's going to deport you. He's going to send the military after you if you defy him. You know this shit works on? The MAGA politicians who are afraid of losing their power. They're so afraid of him, he's got them kissing his ass. And now they're trying to intimidate us. We will not allow that. Not even for a minute. Not even for a second. We need to show them our power and vote them all out. Every one of them. The way to take down a bully is to look him straight in the eye. He wants to punch people in the face. Well, I'd like to punch him in the...
We have losers. They're losers. They're just losers. We have very stupid people. We have stupid leadership. How stupid are our leaders? How stupid are these politicians to allow this to happen? But are they?
Robert De Niro's defamation lawsuit. A Hollywood star faces real-life consequences. In Hollywood, the intersection of fame and controversy is a well-known phenomenon. For years, Robert De Niro has been celebrated as one of the finest actors of this generation, known for his compelling performances in iconic films like Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, and Raging Bull. His powerful on-screen presence and versatile acting skills have earned him critical acclaim and a devoted fan base worldwide. However, the very platform that made De Niro a household name is now a double-edged sword that could significantly alter both his career and legacy. At the heart of this shift lies a $50 million defamation lawsuit filed against De Niro by former President Donald Trump. De Niro's disdain for Trump is well documented. From the earliest days of Trump's presidency, De Niro has used his celebrity status to express his contempt for the former president. Whether it was calling Trump a national disaster, vowing to punch him in the face, or making other vocal criticisms, De Niro didn't hold back. His outspoken remarks resonated strongly with the Hollywood elite, many of whom shared his liberal political views and were equally critical of Trump's controversial presidency. But now, De Niro's history of verbal attacks on Trump has caught up with him in a way that he likely never anticipated. The catalyst for the defamation lawsuit stems from specific remarks De Niro made about Trump's alleged plans to execute political opponents. De Niro's accusation, which was completely unfounded and baseless, suggested that Trump intended to engage in criminal behavior by targeting his adversaries. These types of accusations are not only extreme but also dangerous. Without any evidence to back up such claims, De Niro's statements crossed the line from legitimate political criticism into reckless defamation. Trump, with his well-established legal team, wasted no time in filing a lawsuit seeking $50 million in damages. Trump's legal team contends that De Niro's accusations are not just a matter of political difference, but are defamatory, harmful, and unsubstantiated. Legal experts agree that defamation lawsuits, particularly those involving public figures, are often difficult to win. However, with Trump's vast resources and aggressive litigation tactics, De Niro is now facing the legal consequences of his words. De Niro's assumption that his status as a Hollywood icon would shield him from consequences is proving to be a critical error. Trump, a figure with substantial financial and legal resources, is no stranger to litigation. He has faced numerous legal challenges throughout his career and has weathered storms of public criticism. For Trump, this lawsuit is not just about seeking damages for reputational harm. It's about defending his legacy and showing the world that no one, not even Hollywood's elite, is above accountability. While De Niro's comments may have garnered applause from many in the entertainment industry, they had also attracted the attention of Trump's legal team, who are now working diligently to dismantle De Niro's claims piece by piece. The core of the lawsuit centers on whether De Niro can justify the severity of his accusations, which paint Trump as a man willing to execute political opponents. These kinds of baseless statements, which carry serious implications, cannot simply be dismissed as the hyperbole of a celebrity with strong political views. Beyond the courtroom, the defamation lawsuit has become a public relations nightmare for De Niro. At 80 years old, the actor is no longer the youthful, rebellious figure who once commanded Hollywood with his unmatched talent and fiery performances. De Niro is now an aging star facing the reality of a changing career landscape, one that includes a tarnished public image, mounting legal bills, and the looming threat of reputational damage. This lawsuit threatens to exacerbate these issues, and De Niro's critics will likely use this legal battle as further evidence of his hypocrisy. De Niro's career has long been defined by his roles as tough, morally complex characters, men of power, complexity, and conviction. Ironically, De Niro's personal stance on political matters has often positioned him as a voice of authority in the entertainment industry. Yet now, he is facing the ultimate test of his credibility and integrity in a court of law. The very public image that he has carefully crafted throughout his career is now under threat. For Trump, the lawsuit is more than just a defense of his reputation. It's a calculated power play, a message to those in the public eye who might think they can attack him without consequences. Trump is using this lawsuit as a way to reclaim the narrative, to show that no one, regardless of their fame or status, can disparage him without facing the legal repercussions of their words. In many ways, this defamation case represents a showdown between two very different figures, a Hollywood icon and a political powerhouse. Both have the resources, influence, and will to fight tooth and nail, and both understand the high stakes involved in the battle. For De Niro, the lawsuit represents the intersection of personal and professional consequences. His ability to critique and criticize from the comfort of Hollywood's liberal elite now faces a harsh reality check. The legal system does not care about celebrity status, and public figures can be held accountable for the words they speak in the public sphere. This lawsuit highlights a sobering truth. Power in Hollywood may grant influence, but it does not guarantee immunity from the consequences of defamation. This legal battle poses a critical question. Can De Niro justify his extreme accusations without any solid evidence to support them? Defamation cases hinge on the ability to provide proof of truth or privilege in one's statements. In this case, De Niro's remarks about Trump's supposed criminal plans to execute political opponents lack the kind of substantiation that is required in a legal setting. As Trump's legal team prepares to dismantle De Niro's statements, the actor will have to face the reality that his words could have far-reaching consequences that extend beyond the courtroom. The potential ramifications for De Niro are dire. If the court finds that his statements were indeed defamatory and baseless, the actor could face not only a financial blow from the damages sought, but also the lasting impact of a tarnished public image. De Niro has long been revered as one of Hollywood's greatest actors, but if he cannot defend his words in court, his reputation could be irreparably damaged. This lawsuit is not just about De Niro's words or Trump's defense of his reputation. It's about the broader dynamics between public figures, Hollywood elites, and the political arena. For years, De Niro and others in the entertainment industry have used their celebrity status to comment on political issues and criticize those in power. But this case underscores a crucial point. Public figures are not exempt from the consequences of their words, especially when those words cross the line into defamation. Moreover, the outcome of this case could set a precedent for future legal battles involving celebrities, politicians, and public figures. In many ways, the lawsuit between De Niro and Trump represents a turning point in the relationship between Hollywood and the political world. The rules of the game have changed, and the notion that celebrity status can shield individuals from legal consequences may no longer hold true. As the defamation lawsuit progresses, the world will be watching closely. Robert De Niro, once celebrated for his fearlessness on screen and in his public persona, now finds himself facing one of the most significant challenges of his career. This case may very well define his legacy, for better or worse. It's a sobering reminder that in the cutthroat world of celebrity and politics, even the most revered figures are not immune from the consequences of their actions. For Trump, the lawsuit is a way to send a clear message. Attacks without evidence will be met with legal consequences. He's not just defending his reputation. He's asserting his power and influence in a high-stakes battle that could have far-reaching implications for both his legacy and the dynamics between Hollywood and politics. In the end, the defamation lawsuit between De Niro and Trump represents more than just a legal dispute. It's a battle for reputation, influence, and survival in a world where the lines between celebrity, politics, and law are increasingly blurred. As the case unfolds, the question remains: Will De Niro's career survive this legal storm, or will this lawsuit be the defining moment of his career? Only time will tell.